Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please stop what you're doing. Click like on this video before you watch it because I'm really trying to get more views and I need your help, okay? Please like, subscribe, share my video if you want to. And if you'd like to make a donation to me, please do so. My PayPal information and Cash App information will always be either in my description bar or in the comments section. Just kind of scroll down. It's easier for me to do it that way. And when you send me a donation, as many others have done, I email you. So please, if you send it, whether it's PayPal and your email isn't attached, please leave a note with your email, or on the PayPal, please leave a note stating your name and your email, so that way I can email you and ask you, do you have a question for me or a topic, situation that you may be going through with narcs, and I will do your own video for you in response. Okay, of course, the more you donate, the longer your video will be and more detailed it will be, but no donation is too small or too large. Okay, so today I want to talk about the vibration, the energy of narcs and of narcissists, and I think I've talked about this before on my channel, but it's been a while. And it's something that's been on my mind because I have two narcissists at my job. And, energy can be transferred. Okay, a lot of people are not really familiar with researching energy, but my opinion to you would be to study vibration, study energy, and understand how important negative energy is and positive energy is, in law of attraction, and your thoughts and how powerful they are and how powerful words are. They say in the Bible, your tongue, what is it? Words are sharp like a knife or something like that. Oh, life and death is in the power of the tongue. That's what it is. And yes, that is very, very true. So whatever you think, you speak it and it becomes. But all of your thoughts are basically an example of your life. Okay? And that is the reason why a lot of us who have suffered from narcissistic abuse, our lives from the outside look like shit. It looks like shambles. And that's because when we were the narcissist, they're always in low vibration. Okay? And I would admit, when my narcissistic grandmother was alive, my life couldn't flourish to a certain point because I was always surrounded around her negative energy. Okay? So for one, I look at narcissism, if you're new to my channel, I don't just look at narcissism as a mental illness. I look at it as a spiritual possession, meaning this person has multiple demonic, demons in them that control the way they think and the way they act. So I don't just think that it's just a mental illness, okay? I feel it is a spiritual binding on the narcissist, okay? So with that being said, being that I believe that narcissists have spirits on them, dark entities, demons, however you want to describe it, that's what I believe that narcissists are filled with, okay? So because of that, humans and demons are not the same. I know I don't know, I read a comment that said demons are human, and I'm just like, no, they're not. Okay, so yes, demons enter into human bodies and they control them and they take over them, but demons aren't human. To me, demons aren't in human form. They're not humans, basically. They are spirits, pretty much. Okay, so anyway, when you're around these narcissists, they are, and you have to understand that they are constantly in a low vibration. And this is why a lot of times you aren't successful when you are living with the narcissist or after you leave them, because they kept you in that low vibration. Okay. By telling you that you're stupid, you're dumb, you can't be successful, doubting you, you ended up believing it, what you believed, you internalized it mentally, you daily begin to speak it, and words, they begin, when they were talking to you or talking about you, they were gossiping about you to your family, their friends, or whoever, your lover, whoever. These words are literally putting many spells on you. Okay, that's how powerful words and thoughts are. They were putting spells on your life. Okay, so these narcissists in your life will constantly giving you bad luck, pretty much. Okay, bad luck. And they're always in constant negative, low vibration. Okay, and I was thinking about that where I have these two narcs at my job, and one of them, I'll see her and she always speaks to me, and she'll say, "Oh, hey, how you doing, Angie?" And I'll say, "I'm great." Even if I'm not great, even if you're not great and someone asks you, "Hey, how you doing today?" Say, I'm great, because it'll alter your situation. It's speaking into the universe. Oh, she is having a great day, and those, in great vibrations and great energy will come to you. Okay, it's like I don't know if anyone has watched The Secret on Netflix or read the book The Secret. And it's so true. Like when you wake up in the morning, you stomp your toe, and you're like, "Ah, oh, today's gonna be a bad day." And then like one thing after after another, things keep happening because you said it, because you believed it. All you did was stomp your toe. You didn't have to say that you were gonna have a bad day. But you gotta understand, a narcissist is in constant low vibrations, 24/7. Why? Because they have these dark entities inside of them that are constantly feeding them doubt. Even just like when they talk about people who are schizophrenic. My uncle who I live with is schizophrenic, and there are times where I actually hear him speaking in different voices, or him speaking to other voices, and he's saying, "Shut up, don't say that, don't do that." And this is what demonic forces do. They torment you. So narcissists are being tormented all the time, and they're always in that low vibration. They're always thinking negative. And to me, this will be a tell sign that you're around a narcissist. If you're around someone, and like I said, I walk into work and I see this narc, and she's saying, "Oh, hey, how you doing today?" And I'm like, "I'm great." And she just opened the floor because she wants to tell me, "Well, let me tell you this and that." And she's always talking her business. She always has something negative to say. And it's hilarious because the two narcs at my job actually hate each other. They hate each other. One narc actually called corporate on the other narc. And they go back and forth all the time. One is younger and one is older. And it's so funny because they're not related. They're different races, and they look alike to me. And you know why they look alike? Because they got the same damn demons. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but some narcissists, sometimes their faces look disformed, or they look different on certain days. I'm not trying to sound like a Hollywood movie, but I'm telling you, I know there's people out there who have experienced this before with narcs. I have, where their face look kind of distorted, or they just look ugly. I don't know how to describe it, but they, like, when their mask falls off and you finally have got to know their true self. When the mask falls off, you kind of look at them, you're like, "Damn, they ugly. They're ugly. They're not fine anymore. They're not as attractive anymore." I've seen even narcs like start to like not just be they just don't look pretty anymore. It's almost as if the demon is actually showing itself, and they look ugly. Pretty, I think there's no other way I can describe it. But anyway, so this narc will say, oh, she'll ask you how you doing, and it's just open the floor because she wants to talk about her horrible life. And you got to understand how you're literally walking into work, okay? Or you're walking into your house. And you probably are not noticing that, but that's going to set the tone. That's the first person that when you walk in, that's who you're seeing, and they're like, "Oh, it's horrible today. Did you hear about what Trump did? Da 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 da. And this happened, and I can't do this, and I can't do that." That kind of sets the tone. They literally are dropping all of their shit, all their negative energy and their vibrations on you. You came in, you're feeling great. And then when they dump that shit on you, they feel amazing. They don't even care anymore, okay? This one narc, if she wants to speak to me, she'll talk to me this day. She'll dump her shit. She'll say what she wants. I'm not even listening to her. I'm in the break room, minding my business, watching the TV or looking at my cell phone, eating my snack while I'm on break. And she'll be like, oh, hey, girl, let me tell you what happened. And she'll go on a rant about her horrible, miserable life. And one day I said to her, I said, you never say anything positive. You need to fix that. And she just looked at me like, and rolled her eyes and walked away. And now I'm noticing after I said that to her, she doesn't really speak to me, which, hey, I'm glad. Don't talk to me because I don't want to hear that shit when I walk into work. I want to stay positive. I have to work in customer service. I have to work with these crazy, already negative, low vibrational people all day. I don't want to have to work with low vibrational coworkers. Thank God she doesn't work in my department, but I still have to see her when I walk in the door or when I'm in the break room, whatever. And I also noticed one of those narcs at work doesn't invite me to any of the events. Great. She actually invited me to one event, and I guess she realized, yeah, I can't use her. Okay, so that's a great sign when you meet narcissists and they don't want to be around you because there's nothing to take. They know that they can't take anything from you. Okay, so if that's starting to happen to you where people are dropping you like flies, or you meet a woman or you meet a man and you don't know what happened, they just disappear on you, they flake on you, that's great. That could have been a narc. Okay, that's showing you that you have improvement in your life. You know that you're healing. Okay, I'm not completely healed. Obviously, I still attract narcissists, but I don't attract narcissists the way I used to. And that's how I know that I've gained strength. Okay, and that's something that you have to keep up. You have to have boundaries. You have to be positive all the time. Like the quote says, have boundaries. Wait, what is it? Have boundaries like a motherfucker, but do no harm. I love that quote. Have boundaries like a motherfucker, but do no harm. And that's the way I am. I let people know, listen, I don't want to hear that negative shit. I don't want to, I just want to talk about positive things. Yeah, of course, if someone died or, someone's going through something, they're home with, something that needs to be discussed or they need help, that I understand. But to be around people who are constantly talking negatively, they're never happy, they never have anything good to say, that is a sign that this person could be a narc. Okay, and they're just there to take your energy and move it along. Now, the other narc at my job, she's older. She's actually a supervisor. And sometimes, I have to be supervised by her. She's not really like around me that much, but I do see her and I say, hello, how you doing? But she is you gotta understand that the narc is always thinking negatively. So they're always thinking, how can I get over on someone? Or I'm not good enough. They're very insecure beings. Narcs, they put up this front that they're lovable, that they love themselves, that people think they're great. But deep down inside, they don't think that about themselves. No, 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 no. They're not. And when you watch them, you notice that about them. They they know the truth about themselves. They're always trying to get over. And what I know about this particular narcissist, she's always trying to catch me in something. And I'm like, that was when I realized this woman was a narcissist. And I've had the same experiences with other narcs, always trying to catch me doing something. And you know why? Because they're always doing something. They're always stealing. They're always scamming. They're always lying. They're always doing all kind of shit to people behind the scenes or right in front of people's faces. So you know what they think? Narcs think, if I'm lying and scheming and scamming and doing this and doing that, they must be doing the same. She also does that because narcs need to have this control over everyone. Okay? So she'll say to me, "Oh, did you come in late today?" And first of all, she's not my main supervisor. She's a supervisor, but she's not my supervisor. But sometimes when my supervisor's not there, she has to take over, pretty much. That's how it works. And she'll ask me, "Were you late today?" And I'll say, "Yeah, I was. I actually was about 45 minutes late." Because at the end of the day, I don't need to lie. They have cameras in my job. They can check the clock. I punch in every day. So why would I lie? I don't need to lie to her. She's not even my freaking supervisor. So she's like, "Oh, you know what? Um, if you keep being late, they're gonna write you up, and then you can get fired." And she said this multiple times to me. And this is how narcs are. They like to give you an anxiety attack. They like to have people never at a peaceful, relaxing phase. Okay, they need people to be in high anxiety, um, all those lower vibrational feelings. They need you to be depressed. They need you to have anxiety. They need you to be, on pins and needles, like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. Oh my goodness, he's gonna leave me. Oh my," that they need you to be like that. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see anyone peaceful, because they're not. Internally, they're a hell. Okay? And even though some narcs are very beautiful, some narcs are fine as hell, okay, literally, and they put up this facade, but deep down inside, those demons are always tormenting them. They're always lying and scheming. So they think everyone's lying and scheming, okay? The narc also thinks you're stupid. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The narcs thinks you're dumb because they're always getting over on you, and they just look at you as, you know what, this is just my dumping ground, and I need to keep him or her beneath me. Okay, this is why narcs disappear when you have accomplishments, or you're showing that you're not gonna sit there and listen to their negativity. You're gonna keep elevating in life. This is when they start to just drift from you. Okay, for those of you who can't be controlled, okay, and I've noticed that has happened to me with a couple of narcs that I attracted, you know, within the last 2 years or so. They disappeared. Great. That means that I've grown as a person. That means that I have boundaries. That means that I don't want to sit there and talk about negative shit. So whenever you're on the phone with someone, or you're in person with someone and they're constantly talking about negativity, they never ever, they're not giving you compliments. They're not You know, they're not trying to uplift you. They don't want to be uplifted. They just want to hear what they want to hear. They only want to hear about negativity. Chances are this person is broken or narcissist. All right, and you don't need to be around that. You don't need to be around low vibrational people, because low vibrations is not gonna bring. It's not gonna bring more money in your life. It's not gonna bring love in your life. It ain't gonna bring great sex in your life. It's not gonna bring peace in your life. You don't need to be around narcs, okay? Or broken people, negative people. You don't need that. But that's what I knows about them. They are constantly in low vibrations 24/7. Okay? They will turn a birthday party negative. They will turn, cute puppies into a negative. They will always find something wrong. I would say, I'm going to give you an example. Actually, about the narc at work. Okay, I take a sip. Excuse me. I came to work. I usually wear like wigs like this, but this particular week, I was like, you know what? My hair needs air. I'm gonna wear my real hair. So I decided to wear my real hair out, and it was like, my real hair is short now because I cut it, so it's probably out here. So I go into work, and I have my real hair out. And I walk in, and I was like, oh my goodness, Angie, you look nice. Your hair is nice. We never seen you, like, with a short haircut. We never seen you with your real hair out. It looks healthy. It looks great. I was like, thank you. So I walked past the narc, and she goes, why you being no extra for? And that's another thing. Try not to react when people say stupid shit like this, because chances, you understand, the narc needs your energy. They're trying to feed off your energy. And if someone says something to you and makes you pop off, they got you. They got your energy. That's what they wanted. What they did was they turned a person who walked into work, they feeling themselves, they feeling great or whatever. I knew I was looking good that day. I felt confident. I had my real hair, my real hair out. And she was like, oh, why you being no extra? So I said, so my real hair is being extra? I said, thank you. I said, you want me to do yours? Because her hair is always looking a mess. Always looking a mess. She has actually nice hair, but her hair is always looking like it need to be washed. I said, I could do your hair next. And she was silent. Zoop. I love when I can shut down a narc and they get silent. Okay? I love when narcs get silent. That's when you know you got them. When a narc ain't got nothing to say back to you, that's when you know you got them. I even had some narcs say, well, you didn't have to be that mean. Well, don't start with me, okay? Because like I said, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Don't start. But, I don't go back and forth. Do not go back and forth with negative people, because that's what they want. All right? Just like, who's in social media right now? Who was that? Damn, it was something going on. Oh, like, I like Cardi B. Cardi B is a rapper, for those of you who do not know. Yeah, she's very vulgar. She used to be a stripper. She curses a lot. Could be very highly sexual. But she's a perfect example of somebody who a narcissist will love to fuck with. Okay? For those of you who know Cardi B, it's like if Nicki Minaj or a troll on the internet, someone says something to Cardi B, it's like she goes off. You don't gotta go off. Keep in your positive vibrations. Majority of the time, try to practice. Try holding your tongue and not popping off and reacting to every negative thing, because that can just be a demon trying to drain your light. Okay? That's what these narcs are. They're just demons trying to drain your light. Keep shining. Keep your boundaries. Keep growing. Keep healing. And stay narc free. Hopefully this video was of some help to you, and pay attention to people's responses, the things that they're saying, and that can kind of help you measure if you need to be around these people. And you know what, sometimes our family and friends are not narcissists. Okay, I've dealt with that, where people could be going through a divorce or someone just died and they're just looking at life in a negative light, and maybe they weren't always like that. Now that's different, but I'm talking about somebody who has been consistently negative from the time you met them till now. Okay, and they're always just draining you, and the way you feel around them as well. You feel like when you're around them, you feel tired, you feel drained, and that is a sure sign that you're dealing with an energy vampire. All right, peace and blessings. I hope this video was of some help to you. I will continue to do more videos, and have a great week.